Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, shall we? Well, I got smacked around so hard and needed some time to breathe and recover, and I'm ready to get smacked around again. I am playing my Traptrix deck. I'm not going to lose complete faith in this deck. I feel like it can work, it's just user error. I've made some slight tweaks. Okay, so we're going to start with Mermelio and activate her effect, or try to. And I will set a Gravedigger's Trap Hole. I'll go ahead and set this here. And I'm going to special summon Sarah. Get rid of this. And put her up here. And then I will set these. And pass. So I have a Gravedigger's Trap Hole set, a Bottomless Trap Hole, and a Torrential Tribute. Pyramid of Wonders. All zombie monsters you control gain 200 attack for each monster your opponent controls. Okay? Now they're trying to summon this, but I should be able to do my thing. Yeah, I was going to say. So when this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a Shirani monster from your hand, accept this, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Alright, I'm going to get rid of it with this. I don't know, it's not going to negate its effect, but at least I will get rid of this Spirit Master. So he's going to send his Pyramid of Wonders to the graveyard instead, right? With his, because he controls only one monster, which is fine. And so now he's going to do this, and I will use Traptrix Sarah. I will not use Torrential Tribute yet. I'm going to wait for them to summon some more. And I will... I could get Diana to get a trap, right? And the only traps I really have would be Bottomless. I could get Mermelio, but he has no spells out. And I could get Mantis. But she doesn't do anything in this sense. I'm just going to do this. And we'll activate her effect. And this will also activate Sarah. Now, of course, the problem is that which one do I want? I'll get a Floodgate and put it over here. So what they did was they did this to get this. No, they didn't do this. They were able to just summon this with what? Oh, okay. So now they're going to try to do something Fantastic. They're going to combine these two things together and get this. Alright, so what is this? You can only special this once per turn. Once per turn, you can banish one face-up monster you control or in your graveyard and apply these effects in sequence, depending on what the monster was before it was banished. Okay, so they can get rid of a trap. But I'm not going to do that. Now I feel like I should have gotten a different trap. Oh well. Ghost meets girl. During the main phase, target one synchro zombie monster you control. Special summon one of your zombie monsters. Okay. Alright, so he's doing this. And at this point, I'm actually going to just do Torrential Tribute. I think that should stop them pretty effectively. Waiting for a response. They might have just quit. It's possible. It looks like they just quit. Okay. Well, I'll take it. I'll take an easy victory. Fantastic. Ding. Cool. Alright. Let's try another one. Oh, they want us to go first. That's terrifying. Okay. So, unfortunately, we didn't get a Myrmelio, but we got some other starters here. So, I can't start with this. So we'll definitely summon Mantis. And we'll activate her. And I'll get a Myrmelio for next turn. And then we'll get Sarah for this. And then I'll set Imperm. I'll set Torrential Tribute, and I'll set Call by the Grave. And we're done. Okay, they've put a monster face down. For defense. I see what you did. And they've set a trap. And another trap. And they're done. Okay. Alright, so I will summon Myrmelio, or try to. Activate the effect. We don't need to do that. I'll get a Gravedigger's Trap Hole. I don't have one. And we'll use her effect. I'll set this, I guess. Okay, and then from here, I could get Kalaria out and just, you know, abandon Sarah for the moment. I could also Nightmare of Phoenix and target one of their traps and get rid of it, but it doesn't seem entirely necessary. I think what I might want to do is, let's see, I have Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Trap Hole, Called by the Grave, and Infinite Impermanence. I don't know how big that is. I'm just going to attack into it with Myrmelio. Wow, it's huge. Now they're giving it extra attack. Okay, and so what did they do? They bumped up its attack. I could also negate its effects, but what did they do? So they, like, did this, and during this turn, except this turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target... Oh, no, it just boosted up its attack. Now, I could do this and negate its effects, but I don't really see the reason to do that. So instead, I'm just going to go to main phase 2, and I think maybe now what I want to do is special summon Kalaria. So that I can, at the end of the turn, pull out Myrmelio and then kill their trap. And just try to sit back with our traps, I suppose. I could also just Torrential Tribute and kill their monster. Okay. Now, I'll save that. And I will put down Gravediggers right here. And I'll just go. And we'll activate this. And I will get Myrmelio. Over here. And destroy that. Okay, here they come. So I have Infinite Impermanence, Gravedigger's Trap Hole, Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Trap Hole, and Call by the Grave. Feather Duster would be really bad. Alright, so they're going to do Chosen by the World Chalice. I'll just get this with this card here. I'm going to save Torrential Tribute still. They have a response to this. And then I will activate Kalaria to reset that. Okay, they have a trap that they're setting. And they're done. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I wish their card wasn't in defense position. Alright, I'll summon Dynea over here and activate her effect. And target Mantis. And put her here. Now, there is an argument to be made. Where what I could have done, maybe I should summon Sarah instead before I played this and activated her effect. But let's see about this. So we could get, I mean, I could get anything that I want at this point. Let's get Time Thief Redoer. And put him over here in attack position. He can attack through that card. I can also then... I'm gonna get Sarah and put her over here. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is I'm going to go to battle, and I'll try to attack here. Okay. Now, if I called by the grave, I can get rid of that card that they have. Like, I can just get this out of the game, so they can't get it back. Because there's an ability on that card to try to get it back. And then we'll go to main 2. And what I'm going to do is just set this. And then I'll end. And then we'll activate this. And I will get Mantis over here. And then we will use Mantis to return Torrential Tribute to our hand. And then we will set this instead of Torrential Tribute, because Tribute would just destroy... No, it would only destroy Mantis. I could bounce Time Thief Redoer out, I guess. Okay, we're going to use his effect during standby. I'm not going to forget this time. And we're going to activate his effect. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do it twice. I meant to do it once. Alright, so he's going to leave the battlefield. That's foolish. But I can get Mermelio in the graveyard anyway. For Sarah, so she can destroy that. Trap. Shard of Greed. Each time you draw a card, place 1 greed counter. You can send this card to draw 2 cards. Alright, fine. Let's activate Mantis's effect. And let me pretend like I want to send this back. And I'm just going to do this to activate Sarah, basically. Maybe not. They have a lot of traps set. I don't know what kind of deck they're playing, but that's a lot of stuff. Okay. They have a very big deck. Final attack orders. All face-up monsters on the field are changed to attack position, and their battle positions cannot be changed. Alright, so... Oh, the reason is this isn't going off is because I have no space. Okay. Okay, so they're putting me into attack position. Okay. They must have some other trick up their sleeve. I'm gonna not do anything then. I would summon, like, something bigger, but let's see. I have 2,300... I have lethal right here, and some of these cards are immune to traps, so... Okay, we win. It's so crazy. Yu-Gi-Oh is like, you know, because I get such a vary of opponents, like sometimes I get people who are really crazy and crush me. I never know if the person just doesn't know what they're doing, or they've bricked, or if they're about to just turn the tables on me and destroy me. It's always a crapshoot with that. Awesome. Okay. Well, we're having a little bit more success here. Okay, so let me go back. By the way, the card that I added to the deck was I think it's called Evacuation, and I'm trying it out. It just basically puts a monster back into their hand. It's kind of like a bounce effect, but it seems like a nice way to stall people. Ooh, nice. All right, cool. And we completed a bunch of missions. That looks good. And we got a bunch of gems for doing that. Well, that's very nice. Okay, we're getting there. So, the card that I want, you know, there's a few cards that I want to craft. I want Zeus. I want Imperial Order. I want another Solemn Judgment and maybe another Solemn Strike. I'd like a Traptrix Alomaris to try out. So there's a few cards that I'm really looking for, and I'll have to kind of, you know, work towards getting those to finish the deck before I even consider moving on and trying to, you know, craft a different deck. Okay, everybody, so I have been doing a little bit of dueling off the camera while working out and stuff like that on a treadmill, and made some coins and purchased some packs in an effort to get another Solemn Judgment and maybe some more Solemn Strikes. And now I've got 3 Solemn Strikes and 3 Solemn Judgments, so that's all set. And I've changed the deck to include 3 Solemn Judgments. We're running 2 Gravedigger's Trap Hole, 2 Infinite Impermanence, 2 Floodgate Trap Hole, 3 Phantom Knights. I'm still trying this compulsory evacuation device, a Bottomless Trap Hole, 3 Torrential Tributes, 2 Called by the Grave, Double or Nothing, as we are running the Utopia Suite. I got a Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Duster, 3 Parallel Exceeds, excuse me, then all the Traptrix monsters, and a couple of Ash Blossoms and a singular Max C. Now, the other big addition I made here, besides getting Time 3 Redoer, which I've had for a bit, is I crafted this Zeus. And so my plan is, you know, if I can't finish them off with Utopia, I will be able to go ahead and just plop down a Zeus if I attack with it, and then, you know, hopefully be able to lock the battle after that. I can also always attack with Time Thief and then pop this in too, I suppose. But that's something for down. I'll experiment with that. The other cards I still want to get for this deck would be I want to try maybe a Forbidden Droplet and the Traptrix Alomaris, but those are ultra rares, and I really don't have the money for those. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to bop into solo mode, and we have another gate to look at, which would be dun dun dun, the Colossal Mechanical Conch. Alright, so this looks like a pendulum situation. Let's check it out. The Colossal Mechanical Conch. On this planet there grew a great tree they all called the Naturia Sacred Tree. Oh, that's a big tree. Life is born from this magnificent tree, and in death all return to it. This cycle of life, which could be called reincarnation, has been carried out on this planet for eternity. It's a long time. There came a time, however, when a war was waged over the Naturia Sacred Tree, this sacred source of life. However, the Shadow forces relentlessly attacked the sacred tree as if on a mission. Oh, cool. I've seen people playing Shadow decks, and people have mentioned Shadow as a deck that I could play, Captain Duck and others. And so here we go, seeing it. Looks like they're baddies, though, against a tree. In the face of this threat, the protectors of the sacred tree rose and fought back against the Shadows. The battle reached a fever pitch with the fate of the entire world riding on it. The A forces created a protective barrier for the sacred tree, and cooperating with the forces that were already in battle, they seemed to succeed in pushing back the Shadow threat. However, disaster struck when somehow, someone managed to destroy the barrier. El Shadow Winda had pushed her way through to the sacred tree. With her divine power, she broke the seal of the sacred tree, and the great tree tore itself from the earth and began to rise up toward the sky. Wow. Interesting. Hidden within its roots underneath was an enormous life system. Oh. This system was the very crux of the planet's life cycle. Touché. As if returning to the system, the cores it had once lost began to float upward toward it and were then sucked inside. Using the recovered cores as their source of power, I'm starting to not understand anymore. The Quillforts? I mean, this is a very difficult word to pronounce. Quilliforts? Weapons hidden within the system began to activate. As each Quillifort sprang to life, they flew out into the distance all across the land. Only time would tell what the Quilliforts were after. So these are like the magical beings that protect a tree? I don't know. Find out. Alright, so here we go. And we got a Quillifort shell. By the way, I realize very well that I'm pronouncing that word incorrectly. I would love to hear you guys tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce that. With my luck, the Q is silent somehow. Anyway, ooh, a new battlefield. And here we go. What makes a Klee, oh, geez, deck unique? Take advantage of the pendulum summoning to bring out the 3 tributes you need for Apo Quillifort towers in an instant. This deck is powerful because it has strong protection that lets your monsters stay unaffected by effects from monsters with lower levels and ranks, and the ability to summon high-level pendulum monster without tribute. Okay, so let's see what they mean. And that's the carrier. They've summoned the carrier against me. Alright, I'm drawing a card, and it's a tower. Alright, what do you want me to do now? You want me to activate the Scout and the Monolith as spell cards. Okay, so this would be to set up a pendulum, right? So we'll P-scale this over here, pendulum scale. And that's going from 9 to 1. Oh, wow. That's quite the range. There we go. And then Pendulum Summon to 3 monsters. Okay. So we lucked out, and we have a level 1 Pendulum Summon, sorry. Select the monsters 0, 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3. Give me all of these. Imagine how bad this would be if you're the opponent and you saw them just, like, draw the nuts like this. Like, oh, you're Pendulum Summoning 3 monsters. Oh, God. Those monsters look robust. They are. And the Towers is a powerful monster that requires 3 tribute monsters to summon it. Oh, I'm going to get rid of him. Tribute summon this. Okay, we will. Summon. Do it. Gimme. 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 And put it there. Imposing. And then activate the effect. Okay. This potent effect forces your opponent to send 1 monster from their hand or field to their graveyard. Ouch. That's not good for them. They only have 3,000 health. But if they send that, oh my god. It's all over. It is kind of nice how these tutorials are basically attempting to show you the deck's combo. You know, they're trying to show you the game plan of this archetype. Like, when everything's going right, what are you trying to do? And I do, you know, appreciate that. I understand that. Alright, so here we go. Okay. And hilariously, we go first and we've bricked. But this brick, quote-unquote brick by us, is going to be a disaster for the opponent. I mean, these cards right here, it's bad news. So we're going to be able to stall for quite some time. Alright, they got the carrier out. So it says this effect cannot be negated, but I would be negating the summon, and I'm not too worried about it. Alright, they got the other one. Now you got it. Go for it. Use all your cards, please. What I'm trying to do right here is, okay, oh, look at this text on this card. There's all this, like, programming code. Anyway, that's bizarre. Okay, I'm going to just let that go. And now we're going to let that go, too. I want them to summon everything that they've got. Nope. And no, not yet. Go ahead. Oh, okay. That was the last one that they were going to summon. Well, that's a shame. I should have done that differently. I should have torrential tributed. I thought they were going to summon 3. Oh, God. Oh, sweet Moses. All right. Yeah, I got way too greedy right there. Okay, let's go ahead and summon this over here. And, I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is special summon Traptrix Sarah like that. And you know the nice thing about Traptrix Sarah, I mean, among many things that's nice about her, is that she is unaffected by trap cards. So we just do this, and there it goes. And then we activate her effect. And nope. Now, I would like to get this. Yes, please. Over here. And we'll activate this effect. And, you know, let's just destroy their pendulum. And then we'll activate her effect. And then I'll set a floodgate over here. Now, Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm actually going to get Kalaria. And it might seem bizarre, but the reason I'm doing this is because she'll be able to summon... Ding. Mamelio. And we'll use this effect, and we're going to get Myrmelio like this and kill another one of their traps. I'm going to kill this one. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. What was that? Pendulum back. Alright. So now we've basically broken their board. Oh, did they just pass? Oh god, that's how bad it went for them, huh? Okay. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to... I'm going to go ahead and get Sarah out for this. And I guess I could Feather Duster their Pendulum, but that seems not necessary. Nah, we're good. Let's just go fight them. Take that. Take that. There you go. Okay, cool. And then... And then now it's time, unfortunately for them, to do this and get rid of that. And then, yep, I'll activate her effect for sure. And I don't... I have a Gravedigger, right, already? Yeah, so give me the Bottomless, I suppose. Okay. This is bad for them. Alright, they're trying to summon this thing. It's going to be less powerful, though. I'm not going to do this effect. I'm just going to do this. I'll keep it. I'll do this. We're going to go ahead and get... this. And this will just make it so they can't negate my effects. There's just no interruption possible. Nice. Alright. So what, they have 3,600, so let's just... I could get fancy and summon more, but we just win right here easily. Okay. So with the exception of not torrential tributing their monsters away, you know, to avoid taking damage, I'd say we did okay there. Frontline Observer. Nice. Alright. Unlock it. And let's duel. Let's try it again. I just don't get tired of practicing with this. Okay, again. Mortifying start. We got a Parallel Exceed, which is going to be great when we get a Traptrix card. But that isn't there yet. Okay. We have Gravedigger, Torrential Tribute, and Call by the Grave. Alright, they're going to do this thing. No, that's fine. Okay, they're losing life. They're getting cards. Here it comes. They're Pendulum Summoning. They're bringing out a bunch of stuff. This. They're bringing out one more, so I'm going to wait till the next one. Oh, no! I didn't understand. I keep missing that. when the pendulum happened and it went left and right, I saw 2 cards, and I thought that meant they were summoning 2. Like in the tutorial I just did, they summoned 3 monsters, so I keep expecting a whole bunch to drop down. But I think what it means is these are the 2 pendulums. Well, that's a shame. Alright, well, we're definitely going to do this. Man. I am just taking all this unnecessary damage, but I'm learning how to play against this deck. So, the thing is, I keep expecting them to have a bigger turn than they are, and I just need to get less greedy with my torrential tribute. Alright, so they're going to do this. Add 1 level 5 or higher normal monster from your deck to your hand. Now, I could infinite imperm this, right? But I think... I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to let them do that. Yeah, go for it. You get that. And then when they try to summon something... Oh, they're not going to try to summon something. No, it's fine. Just hit me. I keep thinking that you're going to summon something, and you're not. There you go. They did it afterward. That's what kind of threw me. Oh, I didn't get the chance to imperm that, huh? Well, that's a shame. Okay. Well, ow. Here we go. Now we can maybe begin. Alright, yes. Activate this effect. Okay. Now we don't want to do that right now. Which one do I want to add? I guess we do this, right? But anyway, in the meantime, we're going to special summon Sarah here. And do this. And then we're going to activate this effect over here. And we're going to do this. And we'll just put this over here. Now, in the meantime, I am going to activate this effect because it will trigger Sarah as well. I'm going to get rid of... honestly, I'm going to get rid of this. I love Gravedigger, but they just don't seem to be using their graveyard as much as I expected. Oh, and I can just get it back anyway. But I'm just going to get a bottomless so that I can completely destroy them if they want to summon something. Alright, great. Now let's go ahead and special summon. Now, what we can do here is... They have no creatures, so we can't Utopia them, unfortunately. But we could access Code Talker for 1 billion damage. But I think the better play is to actually just get out Kalaria and substantiate our board even more. Because we can't finish them this turn. I could get Rafflesia, but I have a lot of... I don't need to fill up my back row. I need to fill up my actual board. Show me what I can summon. Can I get... Okay, fantastic. Actually... Then here's what I'll do. Yeah. I'll do this and this to get Time Thief Redoer right here. And then I'm going to pick up Kalaria for these 2. Okay. And we'll just slip over into battle phase. 1. No, we don't want to do that. 2 will hit you. No, we don't want to do that. And then we can... Oh, you know what I can do, though? I think I can Zeus, can't I? Yeah, I'm going to try this just to practice this. I mean, seems like the right thing to do. And he has 3 materials, so I can even use his effect if things go badly to destroy everything else on the board. He also says, if I get destroyed, then, you know, I can add material. That's right. Okay, we're going to go to end, and we're just going to use her. And which one do we want? Let's get Mantis, honestly. I don't think that they're going to be able to survive Zeus. No. Sure. Alright. I'm not even going to change that card. I'm just going to go to battle and just do that. I'll do it. So I'll be interested to hear from you guys if that kind of a play is, you know, not what you should be doing with Zeus. If I should have left Time Thief Reader out there, you know, or not. Don't know. It was nice to have Zeus because, you know, he's just basically sitting there with the material like, hey, I can destroy every card on the board here. Alright. Well, they want to do this. It's definitely Ash Blossom time. Get out of here. Shame on you. Wow. They got a lot of things flying around on their board. Alright, so they set... Okay. Alright. Goodness. Okay. So Solemn Strike. Alright, here we go. So... Unfortunately, we can't do anything with this at the moment. Except allow her to be Traptrix Sarah bait, but that is good enough. Hi, Sarah. Can you come down here and help us cause all kinds of mayhem for the opponent? Thank you. Activate the effect. Defense. Okay, now... Maybe we get Rafflesia here. I think Rafflesia would cause them the most problems right here. Because basically, we would have these 3 traps set, and then we could detach material from Rafflesia to get whatever other trap we would need situationally. Hit him. Take that. Go for it. Of course, I could summon Rafflesia in attack position and then attack with her and then summon Zeus. You know, that's a possibility. Okay, so what do they want to do? Now, do I want to do that, or... No, let's just bottomless trap hole it. Right? Can I... Yeah, well, I'm gonna not do this, and I'm gonna use this. And then we're gonna do this, and let the fun begin. It's always gonna be Myrmelio against these fools, so that we can just bust up their pendulum. It's so brutal. I'll give Gravedigger another try. Oh, okay, they set a spell. Sky Iris. Your opponent cannot target Magician, Performapal, or Odd Eyes cards in your Pendulum zones with card effects. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So, let me look at my options here. Alright, here's what we could do. Let's just keep cruising. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to shift over into main phase 2, and then why don't we get... If we get Calaria... I'm going to get rid of Traptrix, Sarah, and Myrmelio. I'm going to leave Rafflesia. I could just, you know, dump Rafflesia and then get Rafflesia back. But the problem is, then she comes in with no material, and she can't do her, her trap shenanigans. This allows us to just own the board. I mean, in just a completely brutal fashion. Right? And then we can also, by the way, do this. Now, this thing says, yeah, I can't target this anymore because of this, so I got to get rid of that. They couldn't even do anything. That's how much of a lockdown we had on them. They're out. Okay, great. I could access Code Talker, but I do not believe that that is lethal. Access Code Talker says, like, if let's say I wanted to, I could Nightmare Unicorn, for example, right? But then I would have to send them all to the graveyard. Like, this doesn't... Does this count as 2? It says link 2, so maybe it does. And then I could... Okay. Yes, it can. Okay, great. So that's how you do it. So, I think I can do this, then. Where I summon, and then I do this. And then I'll put Unicorn here. And then... yeah, sure. I'll discard Ash Blossom. And then I'll just put that card back in their deck. And then I won't do that. And then I'm going to get access code for this one and this one. And then I'll put it up here. And I think with the link 3, this should be enough damage. It should be plus 3,000, right? Yeah, great. Okay, so, I easily had enough. Perfect. Perfect. Well, you love to see it. All right. So that's fantastic. And what we ended up getting was 200 and finishing that up. Perfect. So I now have enough gems to break through this gate right here and to get even further. And then we've got some more solo gates to work through. But I'm working on the Traptrix deck, refining it, and I'd love to see what you guys think of it at this point. Everyone, please continue to give me all your awesome help and advice through the ups and downs as I learn this game. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for watching. Take care.